Good morning, Aries. All right, let's get into this. See what's going on in your energy. Somebody's upset. They're not getting what they want. They feel like they're walking away empty-handed. Or they could be feeling just very empty inside. Don't know whose energy this is, but somebody's upset because they're not getting what they wanted. Let's see what else comes out. Somebody's having to let go. You might have Sagittarius in your chart. You could have Libra in your chart. Or this person has Libra in their chart. This could be somebody that you were married to. Or you still are married to. Yeah, you very well could be married to this person. So, yeah. Okay. Somebody's having to let go of some kind of, like, maybe responsibilities or something. I feel like you're tired of having your plate full. Like all the responsibilities that you have to deal with, it's becoming too much. Like you feel like your plate is full. Oh, I know how that feels. Like it's too much going on, or too many responsibilities, or having to do too much. Tell me more about the, Temperance. Yes, feeling conflicted. Let's see. Page of Swords. Feeling conflicted. It's because of an outside force. That's what it is. So somebody's been saying things. Somebody's been gossiping. It looks like this person might be even believing the gossip. I'm hearing somebody's losing their patience because they believe some kind of gossip. This could be somebody that you're in a relationship with. It's coming in from family, possibly. This person might come from a wealthy family. Okay. So somebody's trying. Okay. So, for one of you, I'm hearing like you got connected with this person, or you got into a marriage because it looks like either you or your person wanted to relieve stress. You wanted. I'm hearing like you wanted to relieve some kind of stress. So, and I feel like that might just be for one of you, but it didn't turn out the way that you were hoping. It was like you needed a release, so you ended up getting into a relationship or you were pushed into a relationship to relieve some kind of stress, or like burdens or something like that you were trying to deal with, and it was like a lot at one time. For another one of you, you're dealing with somebody who's believing the gossip. This person is like becoming more and more frustrated because of the situation. Okay, and then for you, it's you trying to like work with other people. Okay, not necessarily getting into a relationship, but like you're trying to like work or collaborate or get some like kind of support from the community, right? So you can like relieve the stress of something that you've been going through. And it might be because of this person, because this person's like very frustrated, right? So when people become frustrated, they act out. This person is like feeling very empty inside, or maybe this could be your energy. You feel empty. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. Could be a I'm sorry, I don't know why I was gonna say Cancer. Yeah, I don't know why I was gonna say Cancer, but could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. But I'm hearing like you want to stand up. You want somebody to speak the truth about something. And it has something to do with something that has been like holding you down, weighing you down, pushing a lot on your shoulders, and just like really giving you a rough time. And it's like you're learning like you need to let go. You know what I mean? So you have somebody lying about you. So that might be what is stressing you out too. And I think for one of you, you've been tied to this stressful situation with this liar for like so long. And the fact that this person believes the lies, it's like a double whammy, you know? Like, it's bad enough that you have somebody lying about you, but then you have people who could possibly even be in your family who's believing the lies. So it's more like giving me this energy of them isolating you. So it's like you've been having to do a lot by yourself, like having to carry on and just carry a lot of stuff on your shoulders. Not just stuff, but responsibilities. So this could be like house bills, you know, just like bills, or having to do a lot by yourself. To the point where like you're losing your stamina, like you're just feeling tired all the time, exhausted all the time. Just it's like even just speaking the truth sometimes, and that's what you're doing. You're just speaking the truth and being very independent, So it's like you're getting to the point where if it's not a struggle, then it feels weird. I mean, that's how long you've been in this energy. Like if it's not a struggle, if something comes too easy for you, I guarantee you will be like suspicious. Like, why is this so easy? What's the catch? Because you've gotten so used to being in this survival mode of constantly, being on alert and always trying to be on top of things and always having so much responsibility and not being able to like just let your hair down for a little while. And I'm talking about severe stress to the point of like, it's affecting you physically. It's draining you of all your energy. It's a lot to deal with. So for one of you, you might be having this could be like you have stopped eating or you're just not eating as much as you used to. You're losing your appetite, or it could be the opposite, like you are eating a lot, just eating a lot of food, right? It's affecting you. A lot of times the way we feel, we eat, you know what I mean? Like some people just lose their appetite completely and don't eat at all. It just depends on what it is. Or it just depends on, well, it depends on a lot of things, I guess. I really don't know why some people do one thing and some people do the opposite. Myself, I think I'm a mixture of both. Sometimes I don't eat, I lose my appetite, or I eat too much, right? It's either or for me. So I don't know what I am. But I know some people do the extreme. They go from one to the other. And it's because somebody around you, they just refuse to get help. This person that's doing this to you is because they refuse to get help. I'm seeing somebody who's like having some kind of mental collapse going on. Okay? Or this could be you. Like you just feel like you're mentally going to collapse. Like it's too much. At the end of the day, we're all human. You know what I mean? I do feel like you're planning something here. It looks like you're planning something. Let's see. And it has something about you just wanting peace and quiet for like 5 seconds. Okay, tell me more. Well, you're definitely eager to get your power back. It's like within all the exhaustion and trying to be in survival mode, you've lost a part of yourself. You definitely have lost your happiness. And it's like you're struggling to get your that energy back of being in your power. It's so easy to be influenced and be swayed and, just be swayed when you're exhausted. And I think that's what's happening with you. You are so exhausted. You've been so exhausted. You're in survival mode. Something is getting built up for you here. Like you're coming back stronger. Yes, you are coming back stronger. You're going to be stronger than ever before. You're coming back. You might lately have been feeling not quite like yourself lately, just remembering, thinking back about how you used to be and how you are right now. You might have been having a hard time lately, like just doing normal things, normal everyday things, like taking care of yourself. Now, guys, remember that this is a general reading, so if this is not for you, then it's not for you. But I'm specifically talking to somebody who has been in a very long, long period. I'm talking about 1, 2, 3 years, maybe more, of extreme stress to the point where trying to get out of survival mode would be like a shock because it's been going on for so long. Something's getting built up and you're going to be really happy with this. It looks like it's leading to money. Lots and lots of money. So you're becoming an expert in something. That's what I'm hearing. Whatever it is, you're going to be very highly protected. So you're going to be doing something that's going to show you, or it's going to make people look at you as though you're an expert. I don't know. I don't know what kind of expert that is, but that's what I'm getting. You're going to start feeling more and more comfortable. Be careful, whatever you do, you don't want to get comfortable living in survival mode, because then you won't have anything else to compare it to. And you'll forget what it's like to relax. Yeah, you're going to become an expert at something here. Where you're going to become a boss at something. Looks like you're going to be telling people or teaching people how to not settle for less, or you're going to be encouraging them not to settle for less than what they deserve. You might even be educating people or teaching people about anxiety. Yes, like, because I see here like you're going to be giving information out. So something about you, okay, so what you're going to become an expert in is going to be about giving people information or just talking about the truth about things. So an expert in truth. I don't understand that, but that's what I'm getting. Okay. An expert in telling the truth. About what? I'm just curious. About what? About the Ace of Cups in reverse? So about relationships, or this could be about money, like a career. About like it could be also about like loving themselves. It could be you could be become an expert in explaining to people about what happens to a person when they are repressing emotions. Ah, there it is, repressing emotions, right? Yes. So you've been in survival mode for so long, of course you would have to repress emotions in order for you to be able to survive, right? So, okay, that makes sense. So you're going to teach people about the consequences of repressing emotions, about dealing with sadness and vulnerability, and how to deal with insecurity. That's what it looks like. Or how to navigate life when they feel unmotivated. These are very good topics, Aries. Okay. So you're going to become an expert. People are going to be looking at you, coming to you. This is how you're going to be making your money, actually. This is exactly how you're going to be making your money. Talking about the elephant in the room. That's what I'm hearing. Talking about the elephant in the room. Talking about relationships. Talking about money. Talking about how to balance these things out in life. You're going to have people jealous of you too. So people are going to be looking at you as the expert on these things. And then you're going to have people who are going to be jealous of you. So be careful with that. But wow, so you're going to have people trying to come in and boss you around. Ah. So I'm hearing like you're going to be happy doing this. Just know. You're going to be very happy about this. But you are going to have people that are going to be trying to combat you. You know, contradict what you say. So one of the people might actually be this past person that's actually lying about you. So it does look like that person's going to be coming back around. You know what I mean? So it very well could be this person. And that person, of course, they're lying to somebody. You know what I mean? Could be their own family. But they are definitely lying to people around them. So it looks like that person, just when you're starting to become an expert at something, that's when that person's going to pop up around your energy. Mm. That's really sad, especially if you were married to this person. For another one of you, I think you worked with this person. For one of you, you might work in a garage. Something about a garage, or maybe you recently went to a mechanic. Or for one of you, maybe you work as a laborer. Some form of laborer. That might be another thing that you do, where you work with a lot of other people. Okay, I do see something here is happening at a party where you're going to be standing up and speaking the truth. Not necessarily like on a stage or anything like that, no, but I think it's going to be like something that's going to start this path for you, where you're going to be at a party, a gathering, okay, and it's like at this gathering, that's where it's going to block, like this idea of you talking about these topics is going to happen there. So maybe like, like you're just mingling with people and talking to them like, oh yes, this and that, this and that. And it's, you see what I'm saying? Like that's how it's going to start. Well, everybody has a starting point, right? That's where yours is going to start. Okay. So when you get back over here, I do see something about you needing to like balance things out. Okay. And it very well seems to be something about these people too coming in. So for one of you, this is going to be like an older woman and an older man. So it could be your landlord, actually. Or landlady, rather. You might have an older landlady who just has it out for you, and she's been lying about you because she wants her husband to believe the lies that she says, or her boyfriend or whatever. And I feel like that's just for one of you. But for another one of you, this could be like whoever this person is to you. It doesn't have to be your landlady, but she is coming out as an older jealous woman who's like very jealous of your energy and what you bring to the table. So you might be very attractive, you know what I mean, like you have outstanding looks, right, where this person is like looking at you like, okay, I gotta bring her down. So the only way to bring you down is just to lie about you. That's why this person is just flat out lying. To like smear your image or something. Because God forbid you be an expert at something and be beautiful. Right? According to this person. Like you can't be sexy. You know what I mean? And be an expert at something here. And have people looking up to you and admiring you. And you know what I'm saying? We have the 8 of Coins coming out. Sorry, my battery's about to die, but it does look like this person is trying to give you a bad reputation. So if you have been like talking about things, maybe coming out on social media, or doing some kind of speech or talking in public about these topics, this person is like trying to build a bad reputation for you, and it's like something from the past. But it's all lies. This person is full of crap. They're just like making up crap. Just making crap up just so they could like use against you. So this person is like so jealous. They're jealous of who you are. They're jealous of what you bring to the table. They're jealous of your intelligence. They're jealous of your looks. I mean, this person is just flat out jealous. For one of you, this could be like somebody your ex is with. And that ex, that third party, or whoever your ex is with, is the person who's like so jealous of you, you know? Yes. This person is claiming that you're very lazy. And there's no way possible that you could do these things, or there's no way possible that you could pull these things off. Whatever it is that you're trying to do. You know what I mean? It's like they want you to stay at a dead end job. And you know why? It's because of what your ex has been saying. Oh, but you know. You already know. Yeah, they can't get anything over on you. You know what I mean? Because you know. I think you already have gotten wind, or somebody maybe have told you, or you just can feel it. Like this person is just jealous of you. You know what I mean? Like when you walk in the room, they look at you a certain kind of way. And you're like, okay, what is your problem again? You know, that kind of energy. I think your intuition is picking you up, picking up. Ooh, can't talk. This person doesn't want me to talk. I think your intuition is picking up on these things. Yes, I think your subconscious mind it picks up on these things. You have an antenna on your head. A spiritual antenna, intuitive antenna. You're going to have a new beginning and it's going to be really good. It looks like you're going to be really excited about this new change, becoming an expert in your field. Whatever this is that you're talking about for one of you. This is like you talking about these topics and stuff like that. This is going to be like really new for you, really exciting. You're going to really like this and, you know, doing this kind of stuff. Especially with the Page of Wands coming out. I feel like it's really going to like make you excited to wake up every day. You know, it's giving me that kind of energy because it's going to be like this new adventure, you know. So going down this path is going to be like this new adventure for you. And you're going to be very focused on your goals. And this is actually part of your goals. Like doing something exciting, something that's going to make you want to wake up in the morning. I do feel like something's going to turn in your favor. It's going to be like, you know, a nice surprise. But it's definitely something that you've been, or you're going to be working hard into. Okay? Because this could be a future reading. Be careful with your car because your vehicle could be breaking down. This might be for a handful of you. I'm hearing some of you might need to go get oil changes done. And make sure you put Freon in your car. Okay? Yes, make sure you have Freon in your car. I don't know who needs to hear that, but Spirit is saying to put Freon in your car. Or make sure you have extra Freon. So somebody here has been feeling very bored. Bored with your job or something like that. This is why you're going to be really happy. So you might not make like a whole lot of money doing this kind of stuff, but you're going to make enough where you're going to be comfortable, you know? You're definitely going to have somebody scoping you out. You're definitely going to have somebody that's going to be watching you. Yeah. Alright, Aries, I'm going to go ahead and get out of this reading. You have somebody who's lying about you and they're making things up. It's a third party. It's your ex's new boyfriend, girlfriend that is doing all this stuff. And you do have a new beginning where you're going to be becoming an expert in something, okay? And it's something that you're going to be talking about. And you do have a couple here, a male and a female, who's going to be trying to like slander your name, so... But you have a lot of new beginnings here. A lot of exciting new beginnings. So, congratulations on that. It looks like you're going to be happy doing this. And you're going to be getting out of survival mode. I think this is going to help you. Talking about that is going to help you get out of survival mode. It's like it's going to bring clarity into your life. That's what I have for you, Aries. Thank you for joining me. Catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye, guys.